Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olympico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch. And at the same time, he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines. And it's very difficult to see.
Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Nkunku plays it in. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tonali. That's beautifully weighted. Osimhen!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now this could be a... And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Not the most accurate pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's well positioned here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Lazio! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Lazio are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking here to chip it through. He's beaten the last man. Tries a shot! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Lazio are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Lazio certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Kyle Walker. Lazio have scored 2 quick goals here. And are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Hernandez, looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold. Milinkovic-Savic. Now it's Nkunku. Threads one in. And the shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pressing high and with purpose. Kyle Walker. Lazio looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! Mbappe looking sharp there. And it's Lopez. Looking for the run. Shot a goal! He's scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Santos give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Back into the middle. He has a look up. Lofted upfield. Walker kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, there's the clearance. Bit too much weight on the pass. And we've reached half-time.
Lazio are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're off again. Van de Ven. Lazio come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Marmouche. Pepe. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Osimhen. Barella.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's played it back. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Osimhen. Pepe. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's picked his way through. Steaming on goalwards. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Osimhen. Pepe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alexander-Arnold. Now he's got space here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Barella. Lovely, now then. Great ball, and he's in here. Lazio still have the cards to affect this game. Onana. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Pepe. Pepe with a definite foul there.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 21. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Marmoush. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Just a whisker away. Tonali. Højlund. Marmoush. And it's Pepe. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Aimed beyond the defence. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There's the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Tonali. And it's Barella. And the pass is intercepted. That's good running with the ball. That is a great pick out. Bremer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Højlund. Oh, can he get onto this? Barella. A probing pass. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result,